Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good? You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes, man. Seven in a row. Seven in a row. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Give me a second while I do my shares. But we gonna talk about it, man. Great, great, great win tonight. Man, that game, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I was nervous. I ain't gonna hold you. I was nervous. But great win tonight, man. And oh man, just give me a second. We gonna talk about it. If you in the building, press like for your boy. You feel me? Press like for your boy if you in the building. Uh, that's super important. And sharing is caring. You feel me? Stephen Kennedy was good, Brody. I see you. Yeah, I mean facts. King Galaxy, I see you, bro. Yeah, I mean if you're in the building, make sure you press like for your boy. I'm still trying to wrap up these shares so everybody can join us on this joyous occasion of the Knicks winning 7 in a row, 6 in a row on the road. Oh man, I'm hyped right now. Just give me a second. I'm think I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, let's go Knicks, baby. Let's go Knicks, baby. Yeah, that's a fact. Let's go Giants and Rangers too. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean both of those my teams. Uh, yo, yo. Uh, Steve, I might, depending on what time I get off of this. Bobby, I see you in the building. That's a fact. Press like for your boy. Uh, yo, yo. Man, that was a gritty win tonight. Gritty win down to the wire. No team never really took command of this game. It was back and forth action. Pause. Uh, I think the biggest lead in the game was 9. We had a 9 point lead. They say that NBA is a game of runs. Tonight was literally that, a game of runs. Uh, we'll go like Indiana took a 7 point lead early. We came back and took a nice sizable lead, I think 5 or 6 points or something like that. Then they came back and took a 5 point lead or 4 point lead or something like that. We came back, took a 9 point lead, and I think it was like something like 15 lead changes and like 12 ties or something like that, something crazy. This was a gritty win against a decent team, man. Like Indiana is a decent team, man. They got a lot of good young talent over there. And shout out to the Knicks for sticking it through, man. Uh, we didn't keep them under 100 points, but I'll take a buck 09 in a W. I mean, buck 06 in a W. You feel me? Uh, man, it was man. Waiting for these guys to stick through. I'm still trying to like unravel my nerves, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still trying to unravel my nerves because not that I didn't think my team could win this game. It's just that at points, the way that this game was going, I was unsure of the outcome. Uh, some of these closer games, I was pretty much sure that we was gonna pull out this W, but the way that uh, the Indiana Pacers just wouldn't go away. They kept on coming back. They kept on attacking. The way that the refs were calling the game, they were calling a lot of fouls on both sides tonight. And those are things that had me worried about this game. But wait for us to pull this game out, man. And I want to say, y'all got to start really putting some respect on RJ Barrett's game, man. He had a slow start to the season. I was crucial of him and critical of him in the beginning of the season. Uh, I was saying that he needed to pick it up. I really don't want to hear he starts slow. I really don't want to hear that excuse. You feel me? For lack of a better word, but he is starting to show out. RJ Barrett is starting to show out. Tonight he was, 24 points, 10 for 19 from the field. He was 0 for 5 from 3, but that didn't affect the rest of his game. He was still attacking the basket and getting to the foul line. Uh, 4 rebounds, no assists, though. He got to be better. He had 5 turnovers. And that was the one thing knock on RJ Barrett's game tonight is some of the turnovers he had. Some of the turnovers he had was absolutely ridiculous. But y'all got to put some respect on RJ game. Steven, this is a fact, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it why some of the fan base continually talk crazy about RJ Barrett. I agree in the beginning of the season, he was having a rough go of it. But that's been the trend of his career. All his career is him coming out the block slow, but then picking it up. And he's playing tremendous basketball over this win streak. And for the last 10 games, for that matter, I think he's averaging like 23 points, 22 points a game, 5 rebounds, and like 2 assists over this last stretch of games, like 10 to 6, 7 games. He's averaging those numbers. And that's crazy. That's good, bro. That is really good. That's a really good basketball player, bro. If you averaging 22, 6, and 3 as a 2 guard, that's a really good basketball player. That you can be considered a star with those numbers, right? You're not like so. There's levels. There's star, there's all-star, and then there's superstar, right? And RJ is playing at a fringe star, all-star level, right? Like his game right now is star, all-star type play at this moment in the season. And y'all gotta start putting. He had a really strong game tonight. There was a part of this game where the game really was resting on RJ Barrett's shoulders, and he was literally carrying us and keeping us in this game. And shout out to him for that. But along with RJ Barrett, you feel me? Darlene, how you doing? I see you. O'Neal, I see you, Brody. Yeah. That's a fact. You feel me? But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to Julius. You feel me? But so let's go right into it since Darlene brought it up. You feel me? Julius Randle tonight, he was having an off night offensively. He was 7 for 17 from the field, 2 from 8 from 3-point line. He missed like 4 free throws, like 3. He was like 1 for 4 in like the early stages of the game from the free throw line. Excuse me. And the 3 free throws that he missed early was the only free throws he missed for the remainder of the game. At the end of the game, he went to the line 3 times in a row and hit a very clutch and a very big 6 free throws in a row that we needed to seal this game. And shout out to Julius. He finished with 25 points tonight. You know what I mean? 25 points, 14 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 assists. You feel me? Like Julius Randle had a very good game tonight. Very good game tonight, even though he struggled offensively. 25 points, 14 rebounds. And like staying on the theme of rebounds, Mitchell Robinson was giving Miles Turner a difficult time on the glass tonight. Difficult time on the glass tonight. Mitchell Robinson, 13 rebounds, 5 offensive. And that's what you want to see from your center power forward combination. They had a combined total of 27 rebounds from just your power forward and center alone. What's good, Brody? Kofi, what's good, Brody? That's facts. A great game, man. Fraz, you already know. What you talking about? Where's what link, bro? I don't know what link you talking about. Oh, you trying to pull up? That's what you saying? I got you. Give me a second, bro. Yeah. So hold on. Let me see. Let me try to get my guy Franz invite. Copy. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta do this real quick. Get my guy Franz in the building. Oh no, I was on mute. I think I muted myself by mistake. My fault, y'all. I think I muted myself by mistake. But yeah, uh, you know, Mitchell Mitchell Robinson had a great game tonight. You know what I mean? Well, he had 13 rebounds, uh, 4 blocks, 2 assists and a steal, 10 points. You know what I mean? For those who saying that we paid Mitchell Robinson too much, because it wasn't a lot of people saying that. I got you, Fraz. It wasn't a lot of people saying that, but it was some people.
I'm on live.
Yo, you on, Playboy? Yeah,
What's
yeah.
really good, my guy? You already know the vibe, man.
You already. We out here, man. 7 in a row, Playboy. Seven
How
in a
many
row.
times? How many times do we gotta tell y'all people, man? The Knicks could play with anybody, man. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna stress this enough, man. When the Knicks is locked in, we locked in, man.
nah,
Stop playing,
this
man.
this was a tough win, man. Jimmy J won. I see you, Playboy. Uh, did it? This is a tough win, man. I ain't gonna act like I was comfortable this game, man. But in the fourth quarter, I was very nervous because Indiana's a scrappy team and they was playing tough all the way through. Them young kids could ball, man.
No, listen, man. I don't take nothing away from them, but at the end of the day, man, I feel like the Knicks can win these tough ass games, man. If we just stay in control like how we've been doing, man. They locked in right now. I love what I'm seeing from yo, people, man. How many times I'm gonna tell you, people, man? Brunson with another 30-point game, please stop all the negative talk about
Look,
this guy Brunson, man.
I didn't.
30 points.
I was gonna get there. I didn't get to him yet. You know what I mean? But yeah. So since you brought it up, my guy Jalen Brunson, 30 points. Uh, where he at?
Two across the
Unusually,
board.
unusually low assists for Jalen Brunson, only 2 assists, but he had a crucial steal at the end of the game. Very crucial. That play was very crucial. What? We was up by one at the point, or we was down by one. I can't remember.
I think we were down by one, and he
Yeah,
had stole the ball. He came down.
and as of late, over the last like 3 games, Jalen Brunson's anticipation of passes has been at an all-time high, bro. He's been anticipating the passes, and especially when teams are trying to swing the ball and pass across court. Yeah, there you go. Pass the ball across the court. He's been crucial in that. And tonight, but he's the one. He's one of another main reason why we won this game. Coming down the stretch. Cav was good, Brody. You already know the vibes. Uh, yeah, he's a crucial reason why we won this game tonight because that steal was fire. You feel me? That steal was fire. He hit a big bucket before that. It was a 3-pointer. It was a 3-pointer he hit before that was a big bucket. Uh, and bro, I can't say enough about Jalen Brunson. For everybody who opened their stupid mouth and said that we overpaid for Jalen Brunson, he's making them eat crow on a nightly basis. 30 point. Well, this is like two 30-point games in a 3-game span.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's balling out. He's averaging over 20 points a game. 7 assists, like around 7 assists a game. Like he's putting up all-star numbers, man. He's putting up all-star numbers. Y'all got it. Like, they gotta start putting some respect on Jalen Brunson's name.
But
And
he
I think,
doesn't move the needle, right? Right?
bro, it's a night and day team. It's a night and day team. Last year we lose this game.
Yep.
Last year we lose this game, especially when they took the lead going into after the fourth started. You feel me? Like after the fourth started and they took the lead. Oh, Rampage Ray in the building was good. Mayhem Marlin in the building was good. Yeah. Name Twin is in the building. I see y'all. I see y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, what I was saying? Yeah. Last year, especially when they took the lead in the fourth, last year we lose this game. This year, Jalen Brunson brings a calmness to the offense and help like another big difference too is Quentin Grimes, son.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes, sir.
Yo,
Definitely Quentin Grimes, man.
another one who hit a very big 3-pointer in the third quarter, but like the fourth quarter, but like 3 minutes left to go. Like,
Didn't he? Didn't he have a steal in the fourth quarter towards the end there
yeah, he did.
when
He
it was
did.
like the
He
second
did.
to last possession, something like that?
He did, but he turned the ball over right after. Like
Yeah.
he had a young boy brain fart. You feel me? Like uh, because once they double teamed him, he should have called timeout. Yeah, I mean, but
What's good, Rampage Ray?
everything worked out. You know what I mean? Everything worked out the way it should have. You feel me? But and the thing that I like about Quentin Grimes is the fact that uh he don't let the fact that he don't get shots. He don't let the fact that he don't get shots affect his defense. He's still playing A1 defense, and he still be ready when his number is called upon to contribute to the offense. Like
Can't,
he didn't get no shots all game really. Fourth quarter, clutch moment. Here you go.
and he hits it.
He pulled that thing. Pause. You feel me? Yeah, man. He's a he those two to me is like one of the biggest difference between this team this year and last year's team. And why we pulling out these close games the way we pulling them out. Pause. Right. Uh, but everything wasn't all sweet this game. The turnover situation was horrible. You feel me? Like we was turning over the ball left and right. RJ Barrett was giving me a headache at some points of the game. Like RJ had me tight. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, if you're gonna build a person like for your boy, you know what I mean? That's a fact. Uh yeah, but whatchamacallit? Quickly had a rough game. I don't know. Quickly goes through these stretches where he can't shoot the basketball no more. Like, he has stretches. Yo, where you go, bro? Like, I'm about to say your whole screen black. Yeah, he got these stretches where he looked like he can't shoot the basketball no more. But at the same time, he's another player that don't let that affect the rest of his game. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he still was playing really good defense. And I'm just proud of the fact that when we pulled this game out, man. 7 in a row. I didn't think it was gonna happen. If you had told me early in the season the way we was playing that we was gonna have a 7-game winning streak, I'd be like, that's
I
a little
mean,
presumptuous.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say this straight up, man. Normally, we get on our Knicks about the free throw woes, all right? But at the
Yeah.
end of the game, these guys hit clutch free throws when it mattered, and you gotta give them credit for hitting them clutch free throws at the end of this game to close it out, because you knew it
Yes.
was going to be a back and forth thing. Now, it also helped that they used a challenge when they had limited number of timeouts, because we knew they was going to lose that challenge already, because the replay supported the call. It
So
made no sense for them to use their challenge on that play, and that cost them a timeout, which also helped the cause. So, you know what I mean? A little bit of that doesn't hurt either, you know?
yo, shout out to my guy Sean, man. I feel you, bro. Like it took me a little while to get my nerves to calm down too. I ain't gonna hold you. But yo, back to Quentin Grimes' defense, man. I gotta let you, like, yo, Tyrese Halliburton has been on a stretch, and he's been balling out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's been balling out. Tonight was not a good night for Tyrese Halliburton. It's the Grimes effect. 5 from 16 from the field, 15 points. 2 from 6 from 3-point line. It was not a good night for Tyrese Halliburton. You know why? It's the Grimes effect.
Exactly.
It's the Grimes effect. Somebody posted some stats that I wasn't able to confirm. Kev brought it to my attention. Of the shooting numbers of the Stars when Quentin Grimes is guarding them. And list, because I don't know the stats verbatim, and I don't want to, because Kev said he wanted to speak about it, so I ain't gonna go too much in detail. I'm gonna let my guy Kev, elaborate in depth on that. But on that list was Luka, Donovan Mitchell, who else? It was I can't remember everybody, but it was a nice extensive list of the players that Quentin Grimes has guarded over the last 10 games, and their shooting numbers are abysmal. Abysmal, son. Quentin Grimes is that. Yeah. That was Halliburton. His numbers was horrible tonight, and he's the engine that drives that team. You feel me? There was some other people that was going off. I ain't gonna hold you. What you call it? Buddy Hield had a good game. He had 23 points, 9 for 16, 5 for 10 from 3-point line. That was RJ, man. And Naismith was trying to give Julius Randle that work tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. He was 9 for 12 from the field, 23 points. He had 10 rebounds too. But the Grimes effect is real, people. And this is why he's Mr. Untouchable. This is why you gotta stop over criticizing the front office for the moves they making because y'all don't understand them. I see the vision. Yeah. Me and Kev, how many times me and Kev was telling you, like, yo, we see the plan for this team. And you have to, and that's why everybody who's been critical of the front office for not selling the farm for Donovan Mitchell, me and Kev was like, we see the vision. Now we're a winning team, 6th seed with the second youngest team in the NBA.
That might actually be 5th seed right now because Philly didn't play tonight. So
I don't think we passed Philly. I was looking at the standings, but I could check. I don't think we passed.
If we have the identical record, then we have the tiebreaker because we beat them.
It's what you call it. We have one more win, but they have one less loss. You feel me?
So then it's a half game.
Their win percentage, it's a tie, but
It's ahead of us.
Yeah, they're ahead of us because their win percentage is higher. You feel me?
Mm. Well, I thought we should have been ahead of them. We beat them the first game already.
No, this is true, but the win losses are not exactly the same, right? We have one more win than them, right? They got 16 wins, we got 17, but they also have one less loss than us. Right, they got 12, we got 13. So the percentages
the same.
Theirs is higher. Nah, it's not the same. Theirs is higher, like 1/10 of a percent. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not a 1/10 of a percent. So that's why they still 5th. Like, but technically it's a tie. You feel me? Technically it's a tie, but they still 5th.
Yep, Mrs. Knicks in the building. We see you, Anna. Yeah, wow, was right, man.
That's a fact.
Outside.
Mrs. Knicks, big Knicks fan energy in the building. Yeah, that's a fact. That's exactly what it is, Sean. Thank you.
Oh, so it's 4 100ths of a percentage point. Okay.
Yeah, 100s. I said 10ths. My fault. 100s.
You good?
Yeah. But yeah, man. And that's the bruh. And that's this team is something else, man. This team is something else. I can't express how proud of this team I am, man. Because for them not to give up and just we're gonna stay the course. Watching Jalen Brunson after it was an out of bounds play, bring the team together, tell them to huddle up. You know what I mean? And he said it in his post game. He told the guys, yo, we got to stay focused. Let's execute. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. And one more topic before I get up out of here, because I'm not going to stay long. Yo, everybody who called Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, and Julius Randle the mid-3, y'all looking real goofy right now. Y'all looking stupid. That take is looking real goofy. My apologies. I don't call nobody goofy for disagreeing with my take, but that take is looking goofy. You feel me? Because over this last stretch of games, this win streak, you got 3 guys on your team that's over 20 points a game. Julius Randle was close to 30 points a game over this win streak. Jalen Brunson is close to like 24 a game over this win streak. He might be higher now. He might be like 25 or something like that over this win streak. Let me bring it up. But yeah, RJ Barrett plus 20 over this last stretch of games. Midway. You got 3 guys on the team that can vie for an all-star slot. 3. They might not win the votes because that's the fans. You know what I mean? All of the quote-unquote superstars get the fan vote.
Yeah.
Right? But when it comes to the coaches' votes, they're going to have to take a real look at Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and Jalen Brunson. Right?
Yeah.
So for those people who call them the mid-3, y'all looking real stupid right now. Real stupid. I'm trying to look at these numbers.
Jalen Bumpson, they called him. Yeah, I remember that.
They bugged out, bro.
Facts. It is blown out, and definitely. Oh, you already know we ODing for our players over here. We're all the shits for our players, right? I don't know what people don't understand about the things that I've said, a bunch of times earlier in the season, man. Yes, I get to sounding like a broken record, but so far what I've been saying is holding true because the simple fact of the matter is the team is a cohesive unit. It's not one person who needs to score, but it's a multitude. It's multiple people that we need to score. We got 3 or 4 bona fide scorers on this team. All right. And what people don't realize is that that's the reason why upper management went this route. It's because they didn't want to just have one score. We want multiple scorers. Now we got a point guard who got everybody organized, who brings a flow to the game, and he brings more of how can I say it? He influences the game in a better manner than we've had in a long time. Like a 20-point per game scorer is a bum. Since when was any player who scored 20 points per game a bum? I've never heard of this, bro.
Because listen, man, it's bias and it's hate. Listen. Julius Randle over this 7-game stretch, 27 points a game, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, right? RJ Barrett over these 7 games, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, right? Jalen Brunson over these last 7 games, 20 points, 6 assists,
yes.
and 2 rebounds. What? That's a big 3. That's a big 3. What are you talking about? They putting in work. They putting in work. Like, what are you talking about? Watch your mouth when you talking about the big 3, man. Watch your mouth when you talking about the big 3.
And then you have a player like Grimes who could score 20 points on a given game, and a guy like Quickly who can give you 20 points in any given game. Like so.
Yo, Sam, what's good, man? That's fact. 7 in a row. Yo, it's self-hate. You feel me? I feel like even some Knicks fans need something to complain about. They want to complain about any and everything.
Yeah.
But realistically, the players speaking for itself. 7 in a row. 7 in a row. Who we play next? I think we play the Warriors.
Golden State on Tuesday. Golden State
on Tuesday without Steph Curry.
No Steph Curry, yeah. No Steph Curry.
Very winnable game. Still very dangerous game. You feel me? Very winnable game. Still dangerous game. But after that, we play. Who we play after that? We play because it's the back-to-back. It's the Warriors and then
I thought it was
the Raptors.
Okay.
The Warriors then the Raptors. Another very winnable game for us. Very dangerous game, but very winnable. And then we play the Bulls again on Friday. I see I smell a 10-game win streak.
Piece. Remember, remember you people who said we was bugging when we said that we see the Knicks as a playoff team.
And I've been, people who thought I was bugging out when, yo, you remember people thought I was bugging out when I said, yo, we gonna be a 6 seed. Most Knicks fans was like, nah, we a playing team. I mean, granted, there's still a lot of time left in the season, but we a playoff team. I said we a 6 seed, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shout
Listen,
out to the Rangers. You know what I mean? 3-0 against Chicago. But that's what I need. I need all my New York teams to win tonight.
listen.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
I just wanted to say, yeah, y'all made a mockery of us when we said the Knicks was a playoff team, telling us the Knicks were just a play-in team and we weren't gonna be in contention all year. Well, guess what? We're here to stay for quite some time. Don't think the Knicks is just going just give up and not play in these games. It's a different Knicks team that you're looking at now. Things are starting to add up. So I'd be worried running into a team like us. I'd be worried.
Yo, it's and to your point, Sean. You know what I mean? And this streak is predicated on defense, man. You know what I mean? Predicated on defense. And and I was very critical. I said it on Who Run the City. I'm gonna say it again on Knicks Ish. I was very critical of Coach Tommy T. Very
Yep.
critical of him. I was calling for his job. He's making me shut up. You
Yeah,
feel me? He's
I
making me
agree.
eat those words because the move that he made is the reason why we on this 7-game win streak. Bringing in Deuce, sitting Derrick Rose, sitting Cam Reddish, sitting Evan Fournier. The defense is solid now. You know what I mean? 4 teams out of the last 7 under 100 points. And the 2 teams that scored over 100 barely scored 100. Pacers scored 106 tonight.
Charlotte scored like 102, 103.
102. It was 102. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The defense is A1. We was 15th before this win streak. You know what I mean? 15th before this win streak, in defense. No, not. We was lower than that, honestly.
Nah, we
We
were like 13th.
No, we was lower than that because before the win streak, we was like almost in the 20s, or we were in the 20s. Halfway through, because I remember this because I check every time we do Who Run the City. You know what I mean? So halfway through, we went up to 15, and now we top 5. You know what I mean? Well, we was top 8. We was top 8
Yeah.
on Friday when I checked. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And it's going to continue trending this way because we continuously holding teams to just above 100 or more often
Under 100.
under 100. You feel me? And like Sean said, if you got 8 to 10 points coming off the bench, that is huge when you're holding teams to under 100 to right above 100. That's
Yep.
huge. And that's a shout out to Coach Tommy T. And shout out to Coach Tommy T for being smart. And instead of after, when Julius Randle hit those free throws to foul, instead of giving them a chance to hit a 3-point shot. I
Yep.
think it was a great coaching decision. Because I was like, yo, they ain't got no timeouts. Foul these dudes.
I'll put them on the line. Yeah. Put them on the line. We're still up by 1.
They don't have no timeouts. You feel me?
Exactly.
So you let them and they did it perfectly. Let them come up, take some time off the clock, and then you foul them. You feel me? And Julius Randle knocking down the free throws, that was big time, man. Especially having a rough game, still having the confidence to stand on the line and give us 6 straight after you started the game off 1 for 4. That's big time, man. This is a big time win, 7 in a row. Man. I could tell you even though we're still very far off from the playoffs, teams is looking at the Knicks is like, I don't want to play those guys. Especially in the first round. Don't want to play those guys. You're going to have to fight every night against this team. You can't, because, and this is what I was saying before, and what I was saying in the beginning of the season, right? You can no longer just game plan for Julius Randle. Because that's exactly what the Pacers tried to do in the beginning of the game. Soon as Julius Randle touched the ball, we're going to double team him. What happened? RJ Barrett started going crazy. Right? In Chicago, first game, they tried the game plan for Jalen Brunson. Julius Randle started going crazy.
No,
Second game,
from the rip, he started going crazy.
facts. Second game, they tried the game plan a little for Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson started going crazy. Like, you can't go, hey, we're going to stop this guy. Not on this team, because on any given night, you can have RJ give you 25 to 30 points if he's left unattended. Same thing with Jalen Brunson, who gave you 30 tonight, right? Or Julius Randle. You can't just, and that's the beautiful thing, and it's hard to defend the team that way. And especially when the players understand what's happening and taking a step back and going, hey, it's your night tonight.
Yeah.
It's your night tonight. We won't let you eat. You feel me? And you can see them collectively doing everything that they can to get that person the ball who's hot. You feel me? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yo, Sam, I don't think teams want to match up to Julius Randle, much less the Knicks. And I'm gonna say this like I said in the previous episode of Knicks and Ish I was on. Listen, Randle matches up well with 75% of the forwards in this league today. All right. So every given night is a possibility. Most nights for Julius Randle to drop at least 20 points.
Yep. Yep.
Period. Like, I don't have to say any extra explanation. He just comes out and does his thing. Like,
Yo, stat for stat wise, man, there's not too many power forwards that's putting up the numbers that Julius Randle's putting up in the NBA. Not right now. Like you got, of course, Giannis. KD plays a lot of the four now. Anthony Davis. Like
well, Anthony Davis will be out for a little while. He just had a foot injury. Breaking news today, actually. Yeah,
yeah,
so he'll be
yeah.
out for. So
But I'm just saying in general, like,
yeah.
and other than that, I can't really put anybody else that's. I'm talking about double. Julius Randle's double. You feel me? 20 points, 10 rebounds. You feel me? Like, it's not too many people. Yeah, I do think the Rangers are the best chance of New York winning a championship this year. That's a fact. Uh, but I think Steven going to watch the game, and I'm about to do the same thing, Playboy.
Yeah, and I'm at the host of space for
Yeah,
the Giants game.
yeah, I might tune in. Yo, but this team is different, man. This team is different, and they starting to click on all cylinders. You know, it definitely took some time for them to start to figure it out and gel. You know what I mean? Like, as does anything. You know what I mean? You got a whole new point guard, a point guard that you're gonna need to score and pass and figure out where how to get his guys the ball where they like it, and it's starting to happen. And Jalen Brunson is big time, man. He's big time, man. Everybody, I think when you put it in, you categorize it in who wins the off season. Thus far, you have to say the Knicks won the off season with the acquisition of Jalen Rose. I know some people might want to say the Cavs with Donovan Mitchell, but the Cavs are already trending to be a good team. You feel me? I feel like if they would have kept their team the way it was from last year, they'd probably be sitting in the same position that they are right now, right? Because they were a really good team last year, right?
Yeah.
With a whole lot of young guys. But the Knicks, on the other hand, we regressed, and now we looking like we could be a force in the playoffs. You know what I mean? That teams ain't gonna want to rock with. But yo, shout out to everybody who pulled up. If you didn't already, press that like button. You know what I mean? I'm about to go watch this Giants game. Uh, y'all be cool. How y'all be cool? Fraz, appreciate you for pulling up, Brody.
You already know the vibery, man.
All right, y'all. I'm out.